everyone in the new session of Geography chapter 2. Already we had started this chapter and today we are going to continue from where I left in the last class. So today's topic is landslides. So how these landslides occur? When the big rock breaks into small pieces and goes down a slope, it is landslide. You can see in the picture one road has broken. So this type of feature is known as landslide. Now you see another example. Here some people are standing here and the road has broken from the middle. This type of feature is known as landslide. Now you see the example of landslide in mountainous region like Uttarakhand. You can see the rock is coming down through the steep slope. This is known as landslide. Another example of the same mountainous place Uttarakhand. Here also you can see the slope. From this slope the rocks comes down. This is known as landslide. Now let's understand landslide according to the book. Landslides are simply defined as the mass movement. Mass means going together, big movement of rock debris. Debris means leftover particles or earth down a slope. They often take place in conjunction. Conjunction means together with earthquakes, floods, and volcanoes. I will show you the picture of flood, earthquake, and volcano after this slide. That can block the flow of water for quite some time. The formation of river blocks can cause havoc. Havoc means big destruction to the settlements downstream. Downstream, the water which is flowing down. On its bursting. Bursting means going in a speed. In the hilly terrain, terrain means the areas having slope, landslides have been a major and widely spread natural disaster. Natural disaster is natural calamity, destruction caused by nature that often strike life and property and occupy a position of major. So here you can see many of the property of human beings are destroyed. Even some people they are killed also. The roads are blocked. They are not able to pass through the roads. Now let's see example of some natural disaster. This is flood. Last month and in the beginning of this month also we saw in news this type of things, especially in Rajasthan, Mumbai. So much water was there. In Hindi we call it bad. So much water here in Indravati also. You can find sometimes big water is there, huge water is there. Another picture, you can see the people. They are having so much difficulty in taking their things because their house is filled with water because of flood. Now another example you see the house, it's under water. Last year if you remember you got holiday in school also because so much water came in our town. And another example you see the cars. The cars are drowned. You can see only the top part of the car. So all this is because of flood. Flood means too much of water. Now another example is of land earthquake. Earthquake means the earth is going down. So the building collapses, all the things go down. The people who are standing, they are trembling. Trembling means kapna. So if you are standing at a place, you may be trembling because of the earthquake. You see another example. A big building has collapsed, gone down because of the earthquake. Now you see another example. This is the example of volcano. Volcano is another natural disaster. From the mountain, the hot gases come out. This hot gases is known as lava, and this is the example of volcano. Now you see another example of volcano. Red hot gas coming out of the mountain. So this is the picture of volcano. So let's continue with the book. A case study about landslides. A massive means very big, landslide hit Pangi village near Rekonpio in Kinnaur district of Himachal Pradesh. So we are seeing one example of landslide and damaged a 200-meter stretch of old Hindustan Tibet road. I have saw you in the beginning itself how the road is broken. National Highway 22. This landslide was triggered by intense blasting at Pangi village. So this landslide occurred with a blast. When the big rocks suddenly come down, we call it blasting. Due to the blasting, this weak zone of slope collapsed and caused intense damage to the road and nearby villages. So we have seen in the second image how people are standing there to see the road has broken and gone down. The Pangi village was completely vacated. Vacated means khali karna. Everyone leaving that place to avoid any possible loss of life. So government wants that nobody should die. So whenever there is any landslide or earthquake or volcano, they shift the people to different places. Next is magnetism mechanism. Advancement in scientific techniques has empowered us to understand what factors cause landslides and how to manage them. Now some measures how we can manage the earthquake. Some broad mitigation. Mitigation means measures, techniques of landslide are as follows. So some preventive measures you can say. Mitigation technique means preventive measures. First, hazard mapping to locate areas prone. Prone means which are getting again and again landslide. To landslides, hence such areas can be avoided for building settlements. So in the area where landslide comes, you should not build any buildings. Second, construction of retention wall to stop land from slipping. Also you should make some small construction to stop the land from sloping. Third, increase in the vegetation cover to arrest landslides. Also you have to plant more and more trees so that the landslides can be controlled. And the last point is the surface drainage control. The most important point is if you are having a good drainage system, the water will pass out through that drainage. And if there is no drainage system, then this water will come down through the mountain, causing these big rocks to fall. And when the big rocks will fall, there will be landslides. So today we come to the end of this session of landslides. Thank you and have a nice day.